That was a great time, and the women were blessed. There was almost 60 women that went up there and were able to take part in that. So really exciting stuff, and we love that our women their souls are being taken care of in that. So I want to say a huge thank you to Diana Fries, who kind of leads the women's ministry and disciple the women in that, and then Ashley Warner, who did so much of the practicals and building a team. I know a lot of women are in here that helped out with it, and you guys did awesome. So huge thanks for Ashley and the team. Round of applause. Yeah, so make sure you go next year if you went or didn't go. Another thing we like to do is tell stories about what God's doing in people's lives. And this month we get to highlight Mr. Ryan Leach, who's sitting in the back in the prayer area. So this guy we love a ton, and came to us as a young college student in 2010, and quickly got involved with serving and community group, and just hasn't stopped since, which is great for us. But he, I don't know where to start, but he is an awesome part of the church here, and started with interning, pastoral assistant, pastoral residency. He's becoming a deacon pretty soon. He wants to be a pastor in the future. He helps out a ton around here. Anything you can think of, he helps with the slides, backdrop, bulletins, anything Dwayne needs. He helps me out a ton. So he's a huge blessing to all of us. And just seeing him mature the last 6 years, I don't do math, 6 years, as just a young, godly man has been awesome. Again, he does a ton here. He leads a band, leads a community group, and just last month, him and his wife, Kelsey, who's a doll, celebrated their 1-year anniversary. So congrats to them. Yeah, so God has blessed this guy a ton, and it's just an honor to work with him. And first and foremost, he's a son of God and a brother in Christ, and we just love him a ton. So thank you, Ryan, for all you do for us, and just seeing God work in your life is awesome. Another thing we like to do at Mission Report is talk about money a little bit. So this week or this month, I wanted to just remind us why we do that. Why do we give? Money sometimes can be awkward to talk about, but it's provided from and through God, and it's His ultimately, and we can talk about this. Let's do it. So practically, mission and ministry takes money. Just all the supplies that we need for kids, for hospitality, this building, rent, staff, etc. All that is a supply or need that facilitates mission and ministry so that it can reach other people. We also like to take care of people here that have a rough month or two that might need help paying bills. So the Bible calls us to help one another and take care of one another, so we want to do that. We also give to Acts 29, the network that helps us to plant other churches and locally and all over the world. So that's part of the network that we're from as well. So money, again, mission takes money, and it's just part of the nature that helps us reach other people. But the ultimate reason we give is for God's glory, the number one thing to do that. And if you notice that list of what I said, again, just is geared to reaching people with the gospel. So this building is this place where you can come in, hear the word, be equipped to go out and reach other people. So that's just one example. So as we go through the numbers of the last month and year, just remember the practicals of what your money is going to. Every dollar counts, and every dollar glorifies God. So in September, we brought in over $60,000, which I noticed on the bulletin, Ryan put like 110%. On the bottom, it's like over full, which is super cool. And we spent over 5,600, so we netted 4,000, which is awesome. The year to date looks a little different, but I'm really encouraged, and I'll tell you why. If you were here last year this time, that red number was doubled, at least. And by the end of December last year, God and you guys made it happen where we ended even and healthy, and we were able to go forward from there. So to me, this 30 is like, oh, it's a small number, right? We got this in the bag. So again, I'm encouraged, and to help us out, just like any family budget, okay, how do we break this down and make it workable? So we changed our monthly goal budget of 55 to 65, 30 divided by 3 for the next 3 months. Again, you guys brought in 60 just this month without even this encouragement. So again, I think we got this down, right? But that's our goal. Even, Stephen, God will be honored and glorified with our budget, getting even. But I have a challenge for you guys. So what if all of us gave here in San Diego at this church? What difference could that make? I tried to Google what that would mean locally, but I couldn't find anything. So I found stuff that spoke globally, which kind of blew my mind and made me feel kind of crazy. But if every church goer gave in the world, there would be over $165 billion to use for ministry and reaching people with the gospel. So you'd be able to do all that cool stuff, global hunger, illiteracy, water, supplies, etc. And then there'd be over 100 billion left over. Just 100 billion. So just a discretionary, make awesome ministries and go rich people, like in the middle of like the Amazon River. I don't know. Like what couldn't you do with $100 billion, right? So what does that mean locally? Again, what if all of us gave here at the Resolved and all of us gave sacrificially? So most churches, and us is about the same, maybe a little more, I think. About 20% of the church financially supports the church, like 20% of the people. So what if 80% joined us? What if 100% of us go and call this place home, members, believed in the mission of this church to reach San Diego? What if all of us gave? What could we do? Who could we bless? What projects couldn't we do? Just the thought of not knowing what to do with extra money would be awesome, right? Kind of makes you like, that'd be great, let's do that. So my challenge for you guys is, let's not just make the budget of 65, let's just blow it out of the water. So how do we do that? I think it starts locally, it starts with this church, it starts with you, and it starts with our hearts. So just seeing, and it starts with prayer. So pray that God would show you like different ways that the money might be holding your heart, and how to be more generous and loving and honoring God with your money, and then just see where that takes you. And then you could be creative. So how many Starbucks glasses or Starbucks cups can you not do next month, and then give that $20 to $100 to the church, depending on how much coffee you drink. Just all the different ways I've had, we had someone say like every time their family had a $5 bill, they put it in a bucket and they gave it to the church. Like that's awesome. So any little thing, be creative, do what you can do, but just think about how every dollar given glorifies God and it blesses other people. And if we have the budget to just go out and do stuff, that would be awesome. So right now I get questions like, hey, Dan, can we do this? Can we do that? And I have to be like, that sounds like it would be awesome. Let's try it. And then I hope, God blesses that with money. But so right now it's like, can we do that? If we just blow this budget out of the water, let's make it would be like, what can't we do? What can't Jesus do through us? You come to me with an idea, I say that's going to bless people and glorify God. Let's do it. Like, yes, I want to be the yes man more than I already am. Yes. So, just as we start to go into communion, just think about like that hopefully excites your hearts to be just that generous and see how that money could glorify God and bless other people. And just think about how Jesus paid for our eternity, paid everything, and still provides for us today. So that's just an amazing, amazing thing. So again, Mission Report, October. Hope you're encouraged. Let's blow this thing out of the water.